How's it going, everybody? Todd Medina, just doing what I've been doing for what? 8 years. People talk about their higher selves. The higher self told me to do this and to do that. I tried to contact my higher self in 2017. And it told me that he was me. Why do we do the things that we do? Why do we keep going? You know? Because we know what we need to do. And resisting life is the only thing we can do wrong. And there is no wrong, really, but we do what we're supposed to do. We do what we know we're supposed to do. And our ego and our inner child and all that bullshit fights it. Just fights it. Doesn't want it to happen. Doesn't want it to happen. It's so complicated and convoluted. And at the end of the day, what is it? What is it? To thine own self be true. What makes you happy? Who makes you happy? That's it. It's not a big deal. It seems like a big deal, but it's not. Anyway, where I was going with this. Is each and every one of us hears and knows and sees and feels what's right for us. And there's a part of us that tells us it can't happen. It can't be done. But there's a part of us that keeps going, and that's the part of us that we need to hold on to. Enough of this Mickey Mouse, junior high, Bush League bullshit. Not only is it time for us to honor ourselves beyond the shadows, but to honor ourselves in our hearts. I love you. I love her. I love him. I love this. It's okay. Do it. Make it happen. Right? We're all going through this shit. We're all going through these shifts. Every one of us. No one is being left out. Everyone is being shown our shadow. Every single one of us. And for every moment we have the utmost conviction that we are right. We are not right. Not right as in right and wrong, but not right as being aligned. Opening our hearts, opening our minds, opening our fields to anything and everything, every aspect of dark and light, mostly within ourselves. I am soul. We arrived in Sedona last night. We spent 22 days in October and 22 days in November in a cabin in the middle of nowhere, and left on the 22nd and arrived in Sedona on the 23rd. Exactly 30 days on the same day that our beloved sister Sherilyn transitioned. I'm not saying this because this is not about Morgan and I. It's about the synchronicities and the validations that are coming through for all of us. It's not just time to say to thine own self, be true. It's time to step up and tell this world what the fuck is going on. And what is that? It's more than an awakening. It's more than new earth. It's more than an ascension. We're not just doing this for ourselves and each other. We're doing this for everyone and every soul and every single aspect and piece of energy of the only thing that exists, pure unconditional love, the God, Goddess substance. We're expanding this universe from the universe that we are, and it's not a cliche. It's work. It's how we make this shit happen. It's time we tell this world what we're doing. We are star seeds. We are here. We understand we are multidimensional beings. We understand that we're connecting, channeling, transmitting, downloading, and that all the information and all the essences that we pull down are not greater than us. They are part of us. And it's time to tell this world what we're doing and why we're here, and not be afraid of what happens when they respond. That's a fact. And the best way that I have seen, and I could be wrong, but the best way that I have seen for us to expand this energy is to share our experiences and our stories from the heart. So this is not about me, and it's not about Morgan. It's about all of us. So I share for that reason, and I always have, and I've watched Soulogy do the same thing, and I've watched people do it with their posts and their expressions and their videos. I watch them come on the show, Soul Speaks 5D, and bare their soul, and I see some amazing things happen. Once they start, they don't want to stop. I got just a little bit on my phone, it's gonna go dead. I got people walking by me thinking I'm crazy. So here's my story. My story is pretty simple. Hello. Everybody's journey is equally relevant. And in our stories that we don't become, but that we learn from, we glean from, is where the gold is. I met a woman 4+ years ago, in the middle of the night at 3:33 a.m. And 4+ years later, I'm sitting here in Sedona with $300 or $400, just enough gas to get to Arkansas to try to launch something on behalf of the community, to launch a network where everyone can have a voice, where we can leave the bullshit behind, where we can know we're supported. And we're going through it. I'm going through it. Morgan's going through it. You're going through it. We're all going through it. Ain't nobody gonna save you. Ain't nobody gonna protect you. This is up to us. We are the universe. We expand this entire creation across all dimensions and timelines by what we do. So never underestimate the power of one unique and equal soul. Never. Never underestimate when you walk down the road and shake someone's hand, or give them a smile, or give a homeless person $1. Never underestimate the little things you do, and totally understand and be conscious of those little things that we used to do. The sarcasm, the actions of spite, no matter how small, the little hurtful things, they are being permeated into this realm and into this universe. We are soldiers. We are universal soldiers. And we are here to expand this universe from where we stand by standing up to this realm of illusion. It's time for us to come out and start talking about it and force ourselves onto the mainstream, to become the mainstream, to become that which we are. And the more that we do that, the more that others will. Bring your stories, bring them to Soulogy. Bring them to other places. Pick up the phone, make a video, tell people how you're feeling. Don't worry if you're shadowed. If you're shadowed, you're shadowed. I'm shadowed. You're shadowed. We're all shadowed. But have the balls and the courage to light this motherfucker up. Because it's time. It's time to tell the world we are starseeds and we have come to reclaim the truth. And we have paid the price. And we are no longer going to buy into the loops and the patterns and the behaviors of the bullshit that brought us down and made us feel like we were small human beings. We are soul. And soul is the bridge to all of this. All of our multidimensional aspects. Past, present, future, parallel. Alternate timelines. Each and every one of us has something to offer. Do it. Don't be afraid to die. Don't be afraid for what